everyone, this is Caroline. The collective wanted me to share briefly about a dream I had recently in which I saw these beautiful ships overhead in the sky. I was standing with several other people. I couldn't tell you who they were. The whole image was as clear as day, clear as what I'm seeing around me right now, and the sky was sort of a whitish gray as it is now. It was a winter sky, and I saw one beautiful ship, and then I saw several others, round, sort of saucer-shaped, but very real. And then the one ship morphed into 5 ships, some smaller than others. I think to show that it was connected to an entire fleet of ships. And then it morphed back in again to one ship, sort of like those card tricks where they draw the cards out really far and then they suddenly collapse them again. All the ships remained interconnected and then rejoined again to just one ship. And then there were others as well. They were just sailing, just racing overhead without a sound. And I was calling out to them, yes, we see you, yes, please land, etc. And we're family and we welcome you. And it was, I think, all the more beautiful because it was so incredibly clear. It wasn't like any other dream I've had in quite a long time, except I have had dreams where I'm on a ship. Again, everything's incredibly clear, and I'm looking out of I don't know if they call them windows or what on a ship, but I'm at a console, an operations panel, and I'm looking out this huge wide window, and I see another huge ship docking, coming into ours. That's one example. There have been others, but I feel that, similar to what the collective discuss in this channeling that I'll share with you now, I feel that they're telling us, come off of waiting mode. Particularly now, this is December 21st as I'm putting this video out, and it's a time of resting and restoring our energies. We need to stop leaning forward and coming out of the present moment. So much groundwork has to take place on this planet energetically before those ships can land, and you and I are clearing that runway. We are making it smooth and open for them, and that work has to happen. And we don't regret that any more than, say, the actor regrets the rehearsal, or the surgeon regrets scrubbing up and having the patient prepped before surgery. It's all an incredibly important part of the process. So I'll bring them in now, and I feel that this is a beautiful message, and I send so much love, so many blessings for this solstice time, or whenever you are watching the video. So I will bring them in now. One moment. Oh, greetings, dear ones. As always, we are very pleased to have this time to speak with you today. We are aware that in the ongoing flow of higher light to the planet, and this is a plasma light, which is the very foundation of life, many feel not only exhausted, but inwardly stretched and challenged in ways that they had not anticipated would be part of the Ascension process. And so you're feeling perhaps old sadness, anger, feelings of loss or helplessness coming to the surface now, as old memories from this life and the essence of memories from other lives come forward to demand your attention and your energies. And we would say that though this is a painful and difficult situation for many, it's nevertheless a beautiful sign that you're moving beyond the confines of third-dimensional life and shifting your consciousness into new forms. And what we mean by that is that you are regaining your true selves and releasing the false self created over this or other earth lives purely to survive. You're also in the process of building the life and experience of the new human. And you will have heard that term before now and may already have an idea of what that will be. You might picture a person who floats above the density of earth life, living in an aura of pure love, assisting others on their path while always remembering to support their own inner journey. And we would say you have a point there to a degree. Yet it will be some time yet before your Earth moves into a place of pure peace, in which Earth life permits and consciously chooses to create life on what might be called the terms of higher dimensional life. This will not occur the instant Nasara law is fully enacted and publicly announced around the world. It will not occur by the next morning nor the week after, though weapons will cease to function and consciousness will move up significantly even before that day via events such as the solar flash. Still, we leave to you, the people of Earth, the task of remaking your Earth life experience. You have chosen this, and we honor and respect your choices. Our writer enjoys imaging the new Earth architecture. She pictures it mainly as round or oblong or pyramidal buildings with much green around them, trees, grass, flowers, while all animals are treated with respect, living happily without fear or aggression, a balanced atmosphere and a clean planet without landfill or pollution of any kind. This world always ensures that its children are respected and elders revered, that schools support the specific gifts of each child or young person so that they develop joyfully in an atmosphere of discovery. On this renewed Earth, healing centers deal entirely in natural and plant-based medicines, and long-suppressed higher technologies have been released that heal body, mind, and spirit. What somewhat slows the process, though all these shifts are inevitable now, as you have collectively chosen such, are not only myriad astrological and energetic processes that must shift first, but also the human ego mind. That energy form has its preferences and patterns which directly influence and mold everyday life. They are what feels safe to most human beings as they are familiar, and are what you have been taught to expect and desire in life. Yet those desires, many are now realizing, will too often run in the opposite direction from the guidance and preferences of your own souls. And so many now are releasing, for example, the materialism so long pushed upon humanity in the so-called developed world. A mass movement towards simplicity and all the beauty, ease, and elegance of that form of living has swept millions into what you call minimalism, as well as an increased frugality and desire to avoid overconsumption while reducing waste. While all of that can sound to be a modern affectation, it is actually a soul-based expression of human desire to live in spirit more than in outer form. This is a great move forward, dear ones. And while not everyone has caught on to the empowering simplicity of minimal buying, pure and holistic eating, and sustainable choices, we can assure you these preferences are building. The machinations of the once powerful, now greatly weakened old matrix do not stack up, one might say, against the determination of humanity's soul collective to get back to the garden, to quote one lovely old song. You are indeed stardust, and you are golden, and you're reaching now into your universal connections with star family, soul empowerment, soul healing, and reintegration of lost soul essences. You are remembering and reclaiming your authentic self. That higher aspect is never concerned with viewing life from the ego mind. What others think, what society dictates, what's been true in the past. Increasingly, these concepts fade in importance. They are more and more irrelevant, passé, and strange feeling. The heart mind is beginning to laugh at the old requirements of the ego mind, social or personal. The heart mind is saying things such as, it's true that when I meet someone new, I'd like them to see only my best aspects. Yet it is fine with me if they notice the imperfections. I'm at peace and at home with my being now. In the past, for many, many centuries of Earth life. This would have been either socially unwise or possibly dangerous. Weaknesses, fears, losses, these things were never to be shown to another unless complete confidentiality could be assured. Many of you are what has been termed in the modern world highly sensitive persons, or HSPs. And for you to allow another to see your flaws, particularly if you've had childhoods in which you were mistreated or constantly corrected, this can in many cases be a very brave act on your part. This stands as a testament to your increasing comfort with your fifth dimensional capabilities and insights. You may also be feeling the effects of the powerful solar flares occurring now as a kind of assault on your mind, body, spirit. Yet in times past, this would have catapulted millions into illness, extreme faintness, despair, or worse. The amounts of third-dimensional energetic entrainment and toxicity that you are releasing in the plasmatic light now flowing to the planet is a stunning moment for humanity, particularly for all of you who are at the forefront of Ascension. You have not only been leading the way to transformation of human DNA and consciousness, you've also been using your increasing levels of awareness and inner growth as a pathway for communication with star nations, as you call out for greater connection to your families that are aboard the ships, now surrounding the planet in the millions. For this reason, though you may feel exhausted and emotional many days, we ask that you not lose heart in the heat of this very pivotal moment for the planet. You might compare it to a dog shaking the fleas off its back. You might feel to be in mid-shake at the moment as you throw off the ever-weakening restraints and interferences of the old order. Though it is difficult to hear from those of us who live outside of time that things will change soon, we assure you they are already changing drastically. We have noted numerous times that your media does not, for the most part, report what is actually happening on the planet, except by accident. This leaves you in what feels to be a perpetual waiting mode that's neither accurate nor encouraging. And so we will not say soon, we will say now. Now, friends who are family. It is now that you are shifting your planet in ways that you will increasingly understand as you allow yourself to go within and see how things are shaping up in different sectors of Earth life. You will see, or at least feel, much occurring that says not only are the angelic legions and the archangels hard at work on your behalf, your own higher self and soul families are helping to transform life on Mother Earth in ways you could not have even dreamt of in other Earth lives. So we welcome you to ask your spirit team, show me what is really happening on the planet now. What progress is there for ascension or for liberation of the Earth as we move into 5D? And then open to receive in whatever way your spirit team chooses to show you. And be alert to those messages or images as they come through, for they shall. And it is time you got a clearer image of what is occurring now. Namaste, friends. As always, we are with you at every moment.